Hey everybody, it's Chugga Conneray. You guys thought I forgot to show what the front and back sprites did, what getting all the correct answers to the trivia cards did. Don't worry, I didn't forget. They were originally planned to be shown in the finale, but they were removed due to time limitations and all that. So in this video, this is going to be a special features video. I'm going to show these things as well as a few other things that you probably didn't know. Alright, now, if you get every front and back sprite in the entire battle memory book, you get this message in the secret ending. Name yourself hard mode in chapter 1. It'll make things a bit more challenging. Good luck. That message is told to you by SaveFrog. There's actually more to the message though, but that's the key point in it. It doesn't do much. It makes it though so you get less experience from enemies. Enemies tend to have more HP. Just that kind of stuff. It's really not that much harder, but it's an interesting challenge for anyone who really liked the game and wants to play through it again. Next off, there is something in the game. This is if you get all 4 correct answers to the trivia cards, which I will put on screen right now what the questions were and what the answers are, so you guys know what to look for. Remember, you can only use the trivia cards on the pig mask enemies, and the different pig masks have different answers that they give, whether it be the right or wrong answer. Alright, so there you go. There are the 4 trivia cards and the correct answers to them. Now, the thing that you get for that is we have this really cool feature that the translation team made accessible in the game. If you go into the pause menu, go to status, hold L and R together, and then select it, you get this. It's a memo. It's a menu that was in the Japanese version of the game that was taken out. The translation team found it in the game's code and made it accessible, fixing it up. It's got actually things in the game that weren't in the Japanese version. I mean, weren't in the game. They were beta things that were taken out, like you see here. If you look up what the memo says, note this memo was not accessible in the Japanese version. The translation team made it accessible because it's so neat, because it's a beta menu. Many of the things mentioned here did not make it into the final version of the game. There's a lot of interesting reads here, like here it says the item guy, he has a tent that you can take a rest in. The needles here, it tells you that the belly button of the dragon was at Oso Castle, the heart was at Murasaki Forest, the left hand was at Snowcap Mountain, the right hand was at the crater of the volcano, the right foot was at Taintain Island, the left foot was at that temple with the crazy name that I don't feel like reading, and the last needle is, well, nobody knows. But we do. If you go ahead and look through all this and everything, you just got all these things just from within the game. I highly recommend you check it out. Probably the biggest one is the kindness stat that was taken out. This is one of the most important things for us humans, so let us be kind to others. If your kindness goes up, something good is about to happen. A lot of people don't know what the kindness stat was originally intended to be, because there are a lot of times when during the game it'll say that you felt something warm inside your heart and it'll play like a special tune, and a lot of people believe that that's tied to the kindness stat, but nobody really knows for sure. There's a lot of theory spawning things in here. It's really an interesting read just to go through this and check out everything that was in the game that got taken out and everything though, so yeah, be sure to check this out. Next up is unused content in the game. There is a link in the video description to an area of mother3.fobby.net that has analyzation of various unused content in the game. Also, if you have any videos of unused content in the game, whatever it may be, feel free to post it as a video response to this video, because I'm sure a lot of people would like to see those things, because there's a lot of interesting things that were removed from the game other than just the memo. Next, the thing that I wanted to cover is things that you can do while waiting for my next series, though, because I have to say, there could be a bit of a long wait between the end of Mother 3 and the beginning of my next series, unfortunately. I don't like to say that, though. But anyway, I wouldn't leave you guys with nothing to do, so here's some sites you can check out, things you can do, just cool little things. Alright, first off would be Earthbound Central Com. This is a newly opened site. It's basically just a blog of various things about Earthbound in the news and stuff like that. It's run by Tomato, which is one of the head people in the Mother 3 fan translation, as well as one of the head people over on Starmen.net. They have sections where you can buy merchandise for Mother 3, like they tell you, like, where you can buy Earthbound cartridges, where you can buy soundtracks, artwork, even Mother mangas. Yes, you heard me right on that. There are actual mangas of the Mother series in Japan. They'll tell you what has free shipping, what doesn't, what's rare, what isn't. It's really a cool site, and I really recommend that you check it out. Next off, there are these ongoing podcast series over on Starmen.net that are really popular. They're called Loids Are Not Christmas, Fobbies Are Borange, and Tree From My Youth. They are retellings of Mothers 1, 2, and 3, respectively. They're actually pretty funny. I do have to say, Fobbies or Borange was the first one they did, which is the retelling of Mother 2. It's a bit shaky for the first couple episodes, though, but just give it a chance. It's actually a pretty good series. Loids Are Not Christmas is completely done in improv. It's a really silly retelling of the Mother 1 storyline. It's my personal favorite out of the two. And then upcoming is Tree from My Youth, which is a retelling of Mother 3 that should be coming out very soon. I have links to where you can download those two. The two existing series, and I also have a link of information about the Tree from My Youth series, so you guys hopefully can become fans of that. The third thing that I think you could do is join the Starmen.net forums, which I have a link to in my video description. Starmen.net is the largest Mother fan community on the internet. They are definitely a cool site and everything. I just would recommend you probably would want to be at least, I'd say probably at least 15 to join there, just because of the overall average age of the community. Just wanted to say that. I suppose the next thing that you could do would be check out past videos of mine. If you haven't watched past series of mine, you could always watch those if you really are adamant about seeing more videos from me. Because I doubt all of you have seen all of my videos. Next thing that I could recommend would be going to the YouTube channels of people who worked on the series. As you know, in the credits for my Mother 3 series, I have clickable links to every single one of those people's YouTube channels that I know have YouTube channels. So be sure to check them all out. They got some pretty cool stuff. I suppose the next thing that I could recommend would be checking out the Mother 3 Handbook, which is basically a fan player's guide over on Starmen.net, which I'll link you to. Then I guess beyond that, you could try getting the Mother 3 Plus and Mother 3i soundtracks off of iTunes, which I'll also link to in the description. Jesus, this description is going to be filled with all kinds of stuff, though. But anyway, I guess moving on. And then the last thing that I really could say is that there are now downloadable versions of the artwork that was used in the intros, all 9 pieces, as well as a downloadable version of the Mother 3 Love theme that was heard in the end credits. So you can go ahead and go and download those if you'd like. Just kind of cool little extras that I thought I'd include in there for you guys. Anyway, moving on. The last thing that I wanted to say that you could probably do while I'm gone is, I don't know if you know about the Happy Video Game Nerd. He reviews kind of underrated games that he really likes and everything. He recently did a review on Earthbound, and I have a link in the description where you can view that. It's a pretty good review. Honestly, I really think that you owe it to yourself to see this review. It's a very good review. And I suppose, well, I guess that brings us to the end of the Let's Play, end of the series, everything. Well, anyway, as many of you know, there's never going to be a Mother 4, and I guess now is just as good a time as ever to restate what Starmen.net made public yesterday. I actually knew this information for a long time, and I hope you don't begrudge me from keeping it secret from all of you, though, but I had to do it for my own security because, it was inside information that nobody was supposed to know, though. But anyway, I get messages every day asking when I think Earthbound will be coming out on Virtual Console for the Wii. I suppose I might as well just tell you guys right now that Starmen.net's gone public with this information. Earthbound is never coming out for Virtual Console. Alright? I have an article where you can read about the whole thing. Honestly, don't feel any anger, okay? It's not really any one person's fault. Nintendo of America's lawyers took a look at the game. They don't like how the game has a lot of pop culture references and various, remixes of copyrighted music and things like that in the game. They requested a lot of things about the game be changed prior to its release. Nintendo of Japan told them no, that they'd rather their game just never be released than be changed as much as they were asking. Which I really can't blame the original creators of the game for not wanting the game to be changed as much as they were asking. I mean, while nobody has a list of all the changes that they asked for, you can be pretty sure that it was pretty drastic how much they wanted to change the game before its release. And it isn't a lawyer's job to... It's not a company's lawyer's job to decide what fair use is, decide what copyright infringement is, or, just release something anyway and then defend the company on it when they get sued for it. No, it's... Their lawyers' jobs are to keep Nintendo out of any legal trouble that they possibly could. It's also, it's not Reggie's decision, so don't blame him. It's not Nintendo, you can't really blame Nintendo of Japan for not wanting their game to be changed as drastically as they were asking, so really, it's not any one person's fault, okay? Anyway, though, I guess now with all those things being said, and with all those things that I've left you to do while I'm gone, if you want to, I'm not going to be revealing what my next series is, nor do I have a planned release date for it, just for a few different reasons. But hopefully you look forward to it anyway. It's been a lot of fun making this particular Let's Play. Definitely been my favorite so far, and it's been an honor to work with all the people that I got to work with making it. So, yeah. I hope you liked it, and I'll see all you guys next Let's Play.